Hey, Money Mike here. Today we're getting into the psychology of money, and more specifically, why you don't have any. Don't worry, it's not your math that's broken, it's your brain. Stick around and we'll fix the way you think about every dollar. Let's get into it. There's a way to pay off debt that is mathematically worse than the alternative. You will pay a little more, and a calculator can prove it in about 2 seconds. And in the real world, it is the method that actually gets people out of debt and keeps them there. Both of those things are true at the same time. The gap between them is one of the most useful things you will ever learn about money. So today, we settle the fight between the two great debt payoff strategies, the Snowball and the Avalanche. By the end, you will know exactly which one to use, and why the answer that looks smart on paper is so often the wrong one. First, the part both methods agree on. Every debt payoff plan runs on the same simple engine. Say you have 4 debts: a small store card, a medium personal loan, a chunky car loan, and a big credit card with a nasty rate. Step 1. You make the minimum payment on all 4 every month no matter what. That keeps you safe and current. Step 2. You take every spare dollar you can scrape together, and you dump all of it on one single debt. When that one hits 0, you do not pocket the money. You roll its entire payment onto the next debt in line. Now that next debt gets its own minimum plus everything the first one was swallowing, so it falls much faster. Clear it, and the whole thing rolls forward again. Each payoff makes the next one quicker. That building speed is the cascade, and both methods use it. The only thing the two strategies argue about is which of your 4 debts you attack first. Method 1, the Avalanche. The Avalanche says attack the highest interest rate first. In our example, that nasty credit card, even though it is the biggest balance. Interest is the rent you pay on money you already borrowed. The higher the rate, the faster that debt grows against you. So you throw everything at that card while paying minimums on the rest. You starve the most expensive debt first. Mathematically, this is the winner. Full stop. Target the highest rate every time, and you will pay the least interest and finish soonest. Every month that monster rate is not compounding against you is money that stays in your pocket instead of the bank's. On paper, it is the smart answer. So why does anyone start anywhere else? Method 2, the Snowball. The Snowball ignores interest rates completely. It says attack the smallest balance first. In our example, that little store card. You wipe out the store card in a month or 2, then roll onto the next smallest, and you climb up the line from there. Mathematically, this is worse. You will usually pay a bit more interest and take a little longer. The calculator hates it. But watch what just happened. One of your 4 debts is gone, permanently. You are down to 3. You can feel that. The list got shorter. There is one less bill on the pile. That is a real visible win you earned in weeks, not years. And that hit of progress is fuel. Debt payoff almost never fails on math. It fails when people run out of motivation and quit. So let's stop talking in theory and put real money on it. Add up our 4 debts: the store card, the loan, the car, and the credit card. Altogether, you are staring at $20,900. We are going to pay it off twice on paper. Same total and the same monthly payment every time. The only thing we change between the 2 runs is the order we attack the debts in. That is it. Run number 1 is the Avalanche. Highest rate first, so the credit card takes the first hit. Because you starve the most expensive debt early, you pay the least interest possible. This run is the math's favorite. Run number 2 is the Snowball. Smallest balance first, so the little store card goes down first. You clear debts faster at the start, but you let that big 26% card sit there longer, quietly charging you. So along the way, the snowball costs you a bit more interest. The real question is how much more. And here is the part that surprises almost everyone. On a pile like this, it is not much. The Avalanche usually comes out only a few $100s ahead and finishes maybe a month sooner. Real, but small. Be honest with yourself. A couple $100s spread across 3 years is not the thing that makes or breaks you. Now look at the other side of the trade. The snowball's advantage is not measured in dollars at all. It is the difference between staying motivated and giving up, between finishing the plan and quietly abandoning it in month 4. So that is the real choice. One method saves you a nice dinner out. The other decides whether you actually get out of debt. So which one actually works? Researchers have studied this with real people and real debt, not just spreadsheets. And they keep finding the same thing. The people who attack their smallest balance first are more likely to beat their debt completely. Not because the math changed, because they stuck with it. The early wins kept them in the game long enough to finish. Economists call it small victories. Your brain just calls it finally getting somewhere. So the Avalanche is the better plan, and the snowball is the better plan you will actually complete. And a plan you quit saves you nothing. When to break the rule. The snowball is not always the answer. The gap between your interest rates is the tiebreaker. If your rates are all roughly similar, go snowball. The math barely differs, so take the free motivation. But if you have one monster debt at a brutal rate, like a payday loan or a maxed-out card, the Avalanche can save you serious money. In that case, let the math win and find your motivation elsewhere. A hybrid works too. Knock out one tiny debt for the quick win, then switch to the Avalanche. The worst choice is not snowball or Avalanche. It is no plan at all, sending random amounts at random debts and hoping. How to actually run it. List every debt you have, just the balance and the interest rate. Seeing it all in one place is honestly half the battle. Pick your order. Smallest balance first for momentum, or highest rate first for math. Pay the minimum on everything, and throw every spare dollar at the one on top of your list. When it dies, roll its whole payment onto the next. Do not let that money quietly leak back into your life. Then repeat and watch the cascade speed up. The last debt falls in a fraction of the time the first one took. So here is the whole thing. Both methods use the same cascade. They only disagree on the order. The Avalanche wins the math, the snowball wins the human, and the human is the one who has to keep showing up. So pick the method you will actually finish. A slightly slower payoff that reaches 0 beats a perfect plan you abandon in month 3. If this made the way out of debt feel a little clearer, subscribe. We fix the way you think about money, one trap at a time. I am Money Mike. I will see you in the next one.